Hello, and welcome back to another day of Catan. I am Shloopity, and we'll be playing some 1v1 games. Let's get into it. This 8-4-10 doesn't look too bad. We're a little low on the ore this board. Maybe the 8-5-10 because of that. The 9-5-10, the 8-4-10 on the way back. There's a lot of, maybe not a lot, but there's a decent amount of wheat brick pairings that would fill us out. And I think the ore is a little too important to leave alone. The sits 4-3 exists, but I think I feel pretty good about this. And I'm going to point down. Just because getting onto this 3 in some fashion, I feel is pretty important, and I don't think he's going to take too many spots around here. He could take the 9, 10, 11. That's definitely a valid spot. Maybe pair it with this sits in 5 in some way. 5, 6, 11, 9, 10, 11. I'd be fairly okay with that. It's kind of low pips if he does it, but barring that, I think we get the 3, 10, 11 expansion spot. Okay. Well, he does deprive us of these 2 intersections, but he's also playing without ore. And while he will get onto the sheep port, I mean, we could just be gross and take the 9, 10. But I feel that's kind of losing. We'll just take this 9, 5, 12 here, and we'll point out, and hopefully kind of have an arresting control of this entire section of the board. The whole western half. I don't feel too bad about this. Again, playing without ore can be pretty tricky. And while he does have a pretty powerful port for his side, taking away this expansion definitely hurts his game. Alright. Hopefully I get a 7 here soon and we can block off that wheat of his, not before he rolls the double 9, but that's okay. First 8 of the game. We had yet to see an 8 or a 5, actually. There we go, the 5s are catching up. Alright. We're still waiting on another 8 to really do anything. I guess in that case we just pop a dev. Ooh, okay, the Yop gives us the city on a 10, which I'm pretty happy about. He is expanding and building much faster than we're able to. Our numbers just haven't been rolling. Okay. We don't have any... Well, the 5s put us over, but we also need the 5. I want to get here first, probably, just to keep him off of this ore. I'm going to hold out and wait. There we go. Alright, don't 7 me out, please. Okay, we're good. Alright, there's the other wheat. Now, if we could just get a 10, or a 3 now, that's the city, and I'd be happy for it. Thank you very much. There is also something to be said about popping a couple devs here with the 2 sheep. But I think just getting the city up as fast as we can is probably the better course of action. And I'll prep the 1 wheat so that a 9 and a 10 gives us the next city as well. All 5 settles down really fast. Okay, but now we do get the opportunity to block him. It's already on his sits, so... And bouncing it over to the other sits, I guess a sits is just a free card. I really want to hit the 9. I hate him having just all the wheat in the world. We really need these 10s to show up. Okay, so he did have the knight. Yeah, well, hopefully they don't show up right now. That'd be pretty bad. Okay, but that is another road settle for us. And I want to make my way over to this sits 3-4. That's a really, really good spot for him to get to as well. Ooh, nice. We're able to block him off of it. Perfect. So now we have a pretty good road path going. I'll probably swing down south here and, that hurts, and pick up this wood port here pretty soon. The 9-10-2 is still available to him. Which isn't great. We really want to keep him off of this ore. I mean, the sits is an ore, unfortunately. I wonder if he's going to save up for a city or if he's popping another dev. No, he's going for the city. Hopefully we can roll a 7 and steal it off of him. Since he's gunning for the city, I think I will block his wheat. Okay, that's alright. He doesn't have any knights in hand, so if we get a 10, that is choice for us. Perfect. Okay. The second city is available to us, but I think I'd much rather just have control of the knight. Nope. Never mind. But at least the road builder, if we get a little bit of luck, will let us snag this 9-10-2, and then that's all of the ore in the game secured for us. He is a little scarier now that he has the city up, but things are coming to fruition. And we're going to go ahead and do exactly that. At least now, once he moves the knight, which I'm sure he will. Ooh, look at that beautiful 12. We'll have double wheat on the 9 as well. I think I might even spend a couple of roads to go up to this wheat port. We'll kind of be swimming in it, especially once we settle on this 4, and I don't want him picking up any more sheep or having the flexibility. I'm sure he's going to get on this 8 as well. Nice. Love to see that. Now, we're not really hurting for sheep, and this sits alone is just a free card, so I feel okay with the self-block there. He does move it right back, and that's okay. Nice. That is a pop. Another VP. And the settle. Is it here or here? I think I'd like to be on a port. It's not the best port. We're probably not going to be doing a whole lot with our wheat other than using it, but who knows? It might come in handy. And having a port is certainly better than not having a port. I would have loved to have a couple of knights here, but honestly the VPs aren't too bad at this point. Life is going to be harder once he's on that 3-1. I wish we had a 3-1, but that is another city, and we'll take it. And I think we're going to throw it right on this 9, get our brick production up a little bit more. I would hate to lose road to him. We do have the option of getting a... Oh no, does he have the... Okay. That pause always makes me worried that they have the mono for all that brick in my hand. Give me a 9. No, not quite. Yeah, we're just gonna hold. Thankfully, we do have the option of getting to 15 roads, whereas he, at most, I believe, could get to 14. Oh, big 7 out. That's unfortunate. But at least we're able to preserve the city, and we can even move it onto his stuff. And again, I think it is just this 6. Yeah, let's make this 10 a supercharged number. And also, now that we get 4 wheat off the 9s, maybe this wheat port does come in handy. Ooh. Okay, a single 9 gets us this. Or another 8 or 11. Yeah, I haven't really done the math. Ooh, I think he can wrap completely around the border and connect. So, he's getting a little scary. I'm gonna go ahead and take road back. I was thinking that this little outcropping deprived him of the perfect road, but I don't think that's the case. Thankfully, just the settle and another city is the win if we can get there fast enough. And until he cities up, which, oh, I thought he was going to try for it. He is stuck at 5 settlements currently. Yep, let's just keep putting it back where we've been putting it. I don't even know what to port for here, but I don't want to just be sitting here with Sit's sheep in hand when he can mono it and then use his sheep port to do nasty things. Man, once again, kind of have a stuck hand. I'll go ahead and extend road. And you know what? Just because it's like kind of, I don't know. I think it's a little preemptive to port everything just to get to 15. He's still a long ways off, even with a road builder. He certainly is buying devs, but thankfully we have these 2 VPs. Alright, now that we have a few other materials in hand, I will just go ahead and did a nice little 15 road there so that we don't have to worry about it anymore. Ha! I love the 2. The 2 is beautiful. Give me a 9! Oh, not quite. Alright, well, I feel like if he had the mono, he would have used it by now, so. Man, we are just stuck. I know there's like a really good chance of 7ing out here, but I'm just gonna hold above. We either need the city or the settle to get moving for our next thing, so. You know, he just has the 1 in hand. Popping might not be a bad idea. To try and snag another VP. There we go. Alright. Let's take the city. We'll just throw it here. I feel like the 10's already souped up enough, and now we just need a settle to win. Which hopefully won't be too difficult. He is right on our heels, but that'll do it. Alright. Great first game to start. Love to see it. Climbing up the ranks a little bit here. Ooh, the 3s popped off this game. Yeah, that definitely helped him with the sheep. And I mean, it helped us with the ore as well. So, wasn't really to anybody's favor. Even 7s, but man, he was just the Knight Master. Pulled so many knights on us. Really happy that we honestly just got the 2 VPs and didn't have any wasted devs. Really good dev pulls for us that game. Love to see it. On to the next one. Ooh, going first, and I like it on this board. Really playing. We have had some low ore boards, and because of that, I'm really tempted to get onto this 3. Maybe with the 8-3-10 or the 8-4-3 into the 3-1. I don't know, I feel a little more inclined to take the 8-10-3 just because this 8-5-10 is like such a monster spot that I don't want to leave it to him. And it lets us point out and hopefully get onto either this 11 or double up on the 3 in some fashion, so I feel pretty good about that. There's plenty of sheep wood pairings on the way back, and if we do get a good one, the wood port pickup will be pretty handy. Ooh, he takes that straight away. The 5-9-10's not bad, though. He's playing a pretty balanced game. He's got a lot of wheat. And then just a little bit of brick here. But sometimes that's all you need, is just a little. I don't think we have quite enough ore to try an ore wheat sheep game with like the 6-9-3 or anything like that. I like the 5-9-10 because it gives us everything we need, but the expansion spots are not good. And the ports aren't great either. We're kind of locked. It also gives us not a very good road game. We're kind of lacking an easy 3-1 over here, so I guess we'll just try to go for army and use this 3-1. Maybe get up onto the 8 for a little extra wheat. I don't know. I don't know that this is the best setup. We're not going to get road. He's going to be able to take this 9-4-11 and then connect through there, so we definitely have a tough game ahead of us. Ooh, okay. Well, the fact that he's going down there does mean that we have a chance of taking this 9-10-11. And I'm really happy about that. And I am going to go ahead and drop the road. He's relying on the 3s. And we've got 2 wood in hand already. We just need an 8 and a 10, which hopefully shouldn't be too hard to pick up. I'll even port the sheep if the 10 doesn't show up. There it is, right on cue. Love to see it. And even though the 9 is blocked, I am going to take this. Just go ahead and get it, because the 9-4-11 is much too destructive a spot to leave to him. I'm worried about the knight that he has in hand, so I am going to pop. Really happy to see my own. I want to get this thing off the 9. And maybe he doesn't have a knight. I'd love to shut down his wood and kind of stop him from moving around so much. Perfect. Eight or 9. Thank you. Alright, great. So now even if he does have a knight, we'll just pop it right back on the 6. Ooh, right after it rolls. That's unfortunate. Now that he has so much wood in hand, maybe it's just the 3. Stop him from settling. Oh, he rolls the 7 straight away. That's unfortunate. Hey, but we get it back, so no harm, no foul. Alright, we really want these 8s to show up a little more than they have been. I guess we have the 9 to supplement as well, so it's not too big of a deal. I do want to get up a city, but I feel like we've been in a pretty hardcore dev fight here. At least we're both sending the resources down. Ooh, nice. Okay, okay. If he starts stockpiling a little bit of ore, we'll be able to snag it with that. Man, the 7s have been alive this game. Lots of them rolled back and forth. And I don't mind not having the knight, because the wood block doesn't really bother me right now. Man, he's that 3. Ugh. Alright, so he does have 2 ore in hand. And I think that's worth stealing. We don't want him popping devs. We don't want him getting to city before us. I'm gonna go ahead and drop these. I'd like to have a port. I'd like to double up the 8. And speaking of 8, if another one could roll, I think we're just gonna have to risk it and hold out for the city. Come on, no 7. Okay. We'll go ahead and take it right now. And I'm gonna city up the 9, 10, 11 rather than the 8, 10, 3. Of course. Just because he's a lot less inclined to block the 9 rather than the 8, which we're going to double up anyway when we settle, is just such a big hit. Yeah, let's go ahead and I guess just hit the wood. I don't know, maybe the sheep's the better block over there. Alright, so he doesn't have a knight. I was hoping to get one here, but the VPs worked out for us last game. Let's hope they come through again. Ooh, nice, the 11. Alright, give me a 9. And we are moving and grooving. There we go. Those are the knights we needed. He's delaying the city by popping so many devs. It's definitely kind of scary to see all of those. You never know when a good bit of utility is going to come through. I guess we'll just throw it on the 8, try and steal something. Ooh, what? 3 devs, no knight? Or did he just forget to play it? Okay, well that's the settle. Super happy about that. And while it doesn't do much for us, like, production or settle-wise... Oh, I was going to say, if we get a couple of good rolls, I am going to try to go through there and cut him off. Unfortunately, we need 3 roads to do it. Oh, yeah, he uses the op to do so. That's okay. We kind of figured that we wouldn't be taking road this game anyway. And that's like 4 roads that don't do anything other than road. So, let's go ahead and just get onto this 3-1. There we go. Now that we have some ports and production on our side, I think we'll have an easier time of it. Nice blocks there. Ooh, that's a lot of resources down the drain. Okay, and now that we have the ports, hopefully popping devs will come a little easier. I think the 9, 5, 10 is our next city. Just because everything else is already in duplicate. Oh, another VP. Again, kind of happy to have them. I feel like his hand is pretty stuck with them as well. And I think it really is a dev race at this point. I need to keep a hold of army. We can't let him have army and road, so I'm pretty happy to just port and pop there. Because he is definitely buying devs at a pretty fast rate. He keeps building roads, but is like, buddy, I'm not going to be able to contest you on it. There we go. That's great to see. We do have the option of road settling to double up the 9, but I don't really like that. I think we're kind of just waiting on the 11. With the road builder, I wouldn't mind getting to this 5, 10 too. Getting more wood. We have the knight in hand. We're ahead in army. I think it's okay to... Oh, he steals the 1 wheat. And we steal it back. So, no worries. We have been getting pretty... Oh, we have been getting pretty lucky with the sits blots here. Okay. Now we have another source of wood. Pretty happy about that. The 10s are just a monster with the 3-1. Ooh, the 2 right after we settle. Isn't that a wonderful thing to see? Perfect, yep. And now, like I said, popping is just the name of the game. That secures army. Really happy with that. Now that we have army unlock and a couple of VPs, I think we're just going to focus on getting this city up next. Yeah, that is so many naked roads. Ooh, perfect. Okay. There it is, just as requested. Beautiful. Alright, we're in a pretty good spot. Here we just kind of keep on citying. If he has the mono, he might use it here for that port of his. I think he's definitely thinking about it. No, okay. Well, I think only one Yop's been played. And there could still be more VPs. Let's see what we get. Okay, another knight. But another knight's not bad, honestly. We'll probably throw it onto this 8 now that it's been citied up. I'm assuming the net settled is also there. Or we'll keep it on the sits if he settles the sheep port. Okay. I'm not quite at another city, so I don't feel bad. I really want to snag another VP. Or, like, another year of plenty. If both have been played and I'm just forgetting, then that's pretty bad on my part, but year of plenty helps us get the city super fast, so... Ooh, perfect. Okay, let's just keep... I don't know, I'm so close to the city. Yeah, let's get up another city. There we go. Alright, now that he has settled this, he could even be at 14, which is really scary. And we 7 out, man. Maybe I should have just kept popping devs. Alright, we'll throw it on here. VP? No. Oh, that really has me scared that he's got like 3 VPs in hand. Okay, that's pretty good. Double 12s. Alright, well, we do have the city. Honestly, how many devs are even left? There's only 1 knight left in the deck. Yeah, let's just get the city right now. I have a sneaking, horrible suspicion that he has 3 VPs, and now we kind of just need to race. Oh. That's probably his net city for the win. Yeah, man. Oh well. We were kind of hunting for VPs that didn't exist in the dev, but I don't know. You can never tell what's in the other person's hand. Alright, so there was another Year of Plenty and another Monopoly. Those kind of were the VPs, the Monopoly, the Year of Plenty. Those were the things that I was searching for. We kind of just kept pulling knights. A little unfortunate, but alright, so I wasn't like horribly misplaying that. There was a lot of stuff that would have helped us get up the cities and final points. Close game though, not too bad. You know, I had said earlier that I was done popping devs, and then I kind of backtracked on that and just kept pulling. I think we had the production and plenty of expansion spots with which to just build our way to 15. I think I started porting a little inefficiently just to keep pulling devs when just building it out probably would have been the more efficient and more likely path to victory. So I definitely misplayed there a little bit, just continually searching for devs. For some reason I had gotten it into my mind that he was just holding on to a monopoly, and I wanted to snag the final VP because I felt that really damaged his chances of winning if he couldn't pull for it himself. But probably not the best way to play it out, but oh well, it was a fun game. Wow, those sitses. How many sheep did I block? I blocked a lot of sheep. Oh well. Good set of games. Pretty happy with that. I think they were some pretty fun ones. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you may be. And take care, everyone. I'll catch you in the next one.